And the Hawkeyes will boot it away to start the... Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Hawkeyes offense takes the field to start this game off. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it inside the 20. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Hawkeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll run the option. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Levy. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't... to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safe.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught at the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. Blasted as he lets it go. Right on the money. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The Hawkeyes are on the move. They'll try to pass their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And the extra point was good. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Tight end now in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Flips it out on the screen. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Rivers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Shakes off the defender. wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. He's going to take off. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Using his feet to buy time. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Garcia. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. The lone back's got it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got a man. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rutgers.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And didn't find much room at all as he'll go out of bounds at the 12. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Bringing the heat. Quick strike complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Got a man. It's Garcia. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Now the pitch. Got the first down and more. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's first and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolute shank. Missed it. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. The defense just gives back its mini victory of forcing the field goal try with the roughing the kicker penalty, and now touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give is to Smith. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now first and 10 from the 40. He's in open space downfield. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. And the Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the tight end. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a first and 10. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Here comes the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The Hawkeyes getting set on first and 10. Just keep slinging it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking to throw.
'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 'Missed Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Crawford. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Scarlet Knights want to move quickly. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in Iowa City. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Scarlet Knights will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has the ball back on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
I agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, the defense knew coming into the 2nd half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Looking to scramble. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. Turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Now the pitch. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And the defense brings extra guys. Know they're going to run the football, but what does the quarterback do? Make the right read, pull it, and goes and gets the first down.
And he's also able to use their aggressiveness against him. It's fourth down. They're eager to get him on the ground, and sometimes that creates an out.
And you go right for what you see first. And when you see that read option, it's the running back first. Can't forget about the quarterback, especially when they can run.
He'll pull it on the read. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. That was run to perfection. No matter what the defense did, he was going to make sure they guessed wrong.
And this coaching staff shows you the confidence they have in their quarterback. Put the ball in his hands and make him make a decision. He sees the defender, he keeps the football himself, and gets to the outside using his speed to pick up that first.
From the gun. Oh, they're after him. Punts it out of the air. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks and 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. He's got his man. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the option. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He'll do it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now
couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. At the 35, he's got room. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Parker. There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Kennick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Touchdown, Rutgers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now up 20 in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. And the Scarlet Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on first down. Turning it on. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to it. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle. And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and trying to ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and then running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on 3rd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff. Understand.